Why, hello there, I'm Professor Joel, and welcome to another episode of Planet Scooby Reviews. Today we are covering Moonlight Madness, and this is the third part of the 10th episode of the Richie, Rich, and Scooby-Doo show, and it originally aired on January 10th, 1981. This one sees Shaggy and Scooby and Scrappy visiting the Moonlight Castle, which used to be owned by Shaggy's ancestors, and some spooky shenanigans go down. Anyway, enough of my jibber-jabber. Let's get on with the review. The episode begins with the gang visiting Moonlight Castle, which used to be owned by Shaggy's ancestors. The castle caretaker, Adolph, shows us many paintings of Shaggy's ancestors, including great-great-great Shaggy the First.
Welcome to Austria, Master Shaggy. Your visit to Moonlight Castle is the fulfillment of an ancestral wish.
Just think, Shaggy, your ancestors used to stroll through these very halls.
And through the walls.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. My name is Adolph. I shall see to your every need. Those are Master Shaggy's ancestors. Why, that's great-great-great-grandfather Shaggy the First.
Right?
Scooby stops to inspect the painting, and the medallion on the painting begins to glow. This turns Shaggy's ancestor into a werewolf on the painting. Adolph sends the gang off to bed and then goes down a secret passage to test out his Moonlight medallion.
Good night, my friends. Oh, yes. There's plenty of food in the icebox. A full moon, perfect for werewolves. Now, to test the legend of the Moonlight Medallion.
Meanwhile, Scooby gets hungry, so he heads to the kitchen alone. While sleeping, Adolph puts the medallion on Shaggy, which turns him into a werewolf. Drifting clouds play with the moonlight, and we get many comical scenes as Shaggy turns in and out of werewolf form.
Do something about your stomach growling, Uncle Scooby. Maybe you're hungry.
Like snow.
Once again, a shaggy werewolf prowls the halls of Moonlight Castle.
Scrappy eventually captures the Shagwolf, and in the process, the Moonlight Medallion is knocked off, reverting Shaggy back to his normal self. Shaggy tosses the medallion aside, and it lands on the caretaker, turning Adolph into a werewolf as he watches the gang drive off.
What's this? Hey, there's nothing in here but this little necklace. Wait for me, guys.
Wait. Don't leave me. I'll feel so all alone. Funny, I don't feel lonely anymore. I have me to keep me company. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
I give this episode a 5.5 out of 10. I like this one. I like it a lot. It was great. Shaggy as a werewolf was a lot of fun, and this episode was pretty creepy as it took place in this dark castle. 5.5 might actually be a little bit too low now that I think of it. I'm going to keep it at 5.5. I didn't... This isn't a masterpiece by any means, but it is a masterpiece in this season. So there's that, all right? And yeah, I like the dark and creepy castle. And it's always cool to see Shaggy's relatives as well, which we see in some picture frames and such. So very cool stuff. So this is probably my favorite episode from the series so far. Maybe I liked a fit night out for bats. Is that what it's called? Or a fine night out for a bite? Or that one with the vampire. I forget his name. That one was pretty cool. But I think I like this one a little bit more because it's way more creepier than that one. And, the monsters are real in this because we do get Shaggy turning into a werewolf and there's no mystery. But it's just refreshing to finally get some real spookiness back in this series. So thank you to the writers for putting that in for me and anyone else who likes the spooky factor. Anyway, join me next week when I will be covering Dog Tag Scooby. And again, I want to thank you for any views, likes, subscribe, shares, and comments. Always a joy for me to wake up Saturday morning and see some cool comments that, just make me smile. So thank you. And that's all I got to say. So until next week, stay spooky.